I know. Ew, icky, gross. The last time we drew Athena. And that was super fun. And then I did a bunch of like testing with a G pen. Back for art? Yeah! Put that lower. Oh my god, this is so messy. The setup, I mean. The cursed bleed through. I know. We got cursed rune. Wait, I'm not gonna fiddle with the camera actually. I'm just gonna move this. We got cursed rune. Cursed Shuichi. Cursed V. The Always Sunny one though is probably the worst. I gotta love bleed throughs. Bury the scream. It is, right? It's conveying the right energy because she was getting hunted down by Dennis, and I think that's a fair way to react. It's horrible. Oh my god, okay. So I did a little sketch. It's Jude. And she's doing the objection pose. And she's holding a knife. They thought, that's very Jude. She would do that. I just need to draw the outfit bits. I do want to get the build bit right though, because I do want to actually put it back in the frame. Why is this like this? What's happening? Oh, I get why. Wait, I know why. Oh, never mind. Huh? Why is it cropped like that? Oh, I see. There we go. Alright, let's see if I can make my lights a bit brighter. What? Excuse me? My lights just turned off. On their own. That's so mean. We're in the same frame! We are. We're in the frame. Everything's better. Everything's working. Alright, cool. Yes, the classic Jude hairstyle. With her weird ass horns. I just assume she always has the horns. I like to think that she's always wearing horns for whatever reason. Jude style. Tissues. Keep that away from the fire, actually, so they don't burn. It's a very iconic look. I remember when I first read it and I heard about like her weird things. I was like, shoot, what the hell? You're so weird. And now I'm like, yes, that's my girl. Only Jude could do that. All right, this could go great or terrible. Let's start. Oh my god. Oh my god, I was gonna draw her outfit and I forgot. Never mind. We're not actually doing this. I forgot to draw her outfit. I dipped it in everything. Alright, I'd say for this one, we should go with like a more formal fancy look. You know what I love about Jude? Since I read a bunch more of those fantasy books, so many of them have like the leads just wearing dresses all the times, and Jude wears dresses, right? Like she wears like such a variety of outfits, and I love it. Let's give her like a Mia Fey type style. Like a collar. I'm currently copying an outfit that I've seen someone else already draw, so I deserve no credit for this. I think like a nice corset. Ooh, let me see if Ollie or Abel are free. Abel's probably going to work, but it doesn't hurt to ask. I know the proportion of her arm looks really short, but I wanted to do it in perspective. Instead of her pointing that way, I wanted her to point more this way. Like she's going in that direction, not that direction. Yeah, art. Ease. Using perspective, time to use boxes. No! Ew! What if I don't? What if I just don't? I just realized Jude has like brown hair. But I don't have brown hair. Or... Hey, wait a minute. Is this like a cover of Little Persons or Little People from Synecdoche, New York? What a bizarre thing. Dude, this just came up. Yeah, this came up as my weekly recommend. That's so weird. I know this for some reason. It was when, yeah, it was just like, the start was like, this is familiar. Rowan berries, knives, poison, crown. Maybe the crown. You want Cotton to? I want Cotton to have the crown because he has to have the crown. It has to be skewed on his head. What could she be holding? Something of significance to Jude. There's so many things. Acorns, the sword, night fell. What? You actually came?
Yeah.
Thanks, Cole. Only you ditched me.
Wow.
I know.
Oh, I'd love to see what you're doing, but there's an ad, so I'm putting money into your wallet right now, so I hope you're happy with me.
I'm not getting any money from the ads.
Uh-huh, that's what they all say.
No, I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing traditional art, Cole.
Traditional art.
Traditional art. I'm using a pencil, Cole. It's pretty crazy.
Wow. God, this ad goes on for so long. Twitch ads are so stupid. Okay, here.
Which one is it? I want to know.
It was just like a truck ad. It was just a truck ad. Like a Chevy Silverado.
Oh, boo. That's not interesting. That's not related to me. What happened to when they used to have like vibrator ads and shit? Those were random.
I think they're targeted to the specific person.
So they went with cars for me?
No, to the person watching.
Oh. Oh, maybe were they like, you need a vibrator.
You know what you need.
You know what
Get
you
fucked.
need. That's not relate to me. What happened to when they had vibrator? Wait. All right.
Yeah.
Shh.
Hmm?
Shut up, Cole. I didn't call you over here to cause trouble.
I didn't say anything.
And be difficult and pull down my morale.
I didn't say shit. All I said was, And you attacked
That said
me.
more than words could ever say.
I think it factually did not.
Cole,
Yeah?
how was your day?
It's alright.
She wouldn't have a wine glass. Okay, we're coming up with things that Jude, the character I'm drawing, would hold.
Okay.
She wouldn't hold a wine glass. She's not a drunkard like Cardin. She also hates
Of course
alcohol.
Yeah, everyone knows that.
Yeah, everyone knows that. Keep up.
Yeah. Do you want me to leave?
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna put Rowan berries because she drinks poison. Poison and alcohol are different. She'll drink poison, but she will never touch alcohol. She's got standards, alright? Rowan berries. What do they look like? She's addicted to poison. Well, yeah, but...
God, that sounds like a 2010s like club song. I'm addicted to your poison.
I'm so sure that's an actual lyric.
I mean, it's pretty close to "Don't you know that you're toxic?" You know,
Oh yeah,
something there.
You're right.
She really Britney's My Spears, if you know what I'm saying. I don't know what I'm saying either. It's okay.
That's fine, Cole. I just smiled and nodded.
Thank you. I couldn't see it.
It was there. Not me just like drawing scribbles instead of drawing a hand. Oh my god. I'm gonna use a reference actually. Oh, Flint, you actually quoted that? That's so mean. Well, I cut you off. How was your day?
It's all right. I just been working from home all day.
What?
I got the house to myself today, so I'm walking the dogs. We're just vibing.
Oh, that sounds nice.
Yeah. I got a new coffee creamer that's like white chocolate and raspberry.
Ooh.
Yeah, and that was very nice to have.
That sounds lovely.
Yeah. And I've kind of just been vegetating all day because work has been super slow.
I really hate slow work days because it just goes on forever.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. But we got D&D later, so it's okay.
Oh, that's nice. When do you have D&D? When do you have D&D?
About an hour and a half.
Yeah. Like 12 my time then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Cole, I was thinking, I don't know how much time we'll have to organize it, but I've got a half-term break in a week.
Hey, yo.
For a whole week. So I'll have a whole week off.
Nice. So it's next week? Or...
Yeah, next week. So next week I'm at work, next week I'm off.
So the week of the 11th?
Yes.
Okay.
I was thinking, how feasible do you think it would be for us to put together like a one-shot?
I think it's feasible. Is this the thing of you wanted to co-DM like the Dark Academia thing?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, we could do that.
I'm thinking if you do all of the technical stuff and I come up with story.
Yeah.
Then yeah.
Let me.
All right, the hand is cut off. That looks okay because you can't see it.
I like it.
Thank you.
Let me see. I think Mickey's coming up sometime this month. I don't remember when exactly. Let me see if she wrote it down. God, the Discord mobile update is really not good. Uh, Okay, so so you're off all the week of the 11th?
Yeah.
Okay, so that following weekend is when Mickey's coming up.
The following.
So the weekend of, the weekend of the 16th,
Yeah.
which I would imagine would okay, no, because when you're not in school, you adopt the sleep schedule of a tiny owl. So
Yeah. So I can do whenever.
Okay, cool. Never mind then. We could do it sometime during the week then, theoretically.
Yay!
Yeah, I've got two things scheduled, and neither of them should conflict because one of them's gonna be during. Okay, yeah. I have one thing that conflicts, but that's in the middle of the day, which we weren't gonna do it anyway, so that's fine.
Yeah, I can
I
literally
should be good for
do
that.
any day of the week, except for obviously like the Saturday and Sunday before work starts up again.
So the 17th and 18th. Okay, so that works. So that's when Mickey's gonna be here.
Brilliant.
So
okay,
that works. I think let's, over the course of this week, if you have time, let's get together and chat about it so we can start putting it together.
I definitely should, yeah.
Yeah, that's the important bit about one shots. You got to plan it.
That's true. That's something that I've never done as a DM.
Correct.
As Flint knows, because I usually get them last minute to like literally an hour before the game. Like, Flint, what's the story? What are we doing here?
Oh God.
Flint like desperately coming up with plot points. Well, me coming up with lots of plot points, but none of them make sense. So Flint's like, okay, let me fix everything. Flint's not here, so they aren't hearing the praise.
Aw.
No, that's a good thing.
No. What should I do for dinner tonight for D&D?
What dinner do you are you making something?
I think I'm gonna order something because I've been making a lot of dinner this week, and I think I've earned the right to not cook. I'm not having hot pockets. But thank you for the suggestion.
Do you want a curry?
Maybe. Okay, so there's this one place
Yes.
that my sister ordered from last time she was here that has really, really good. I think it was lamb masala.
Yeah.
And I cannot,
sounds
for the
lovely.
life of me, I cannot remember what that place is called.
Oh no.
Because I know there's another Indian place that's near me that's not very good. And it's like, I don't want to order from them on accident because this place I ordered from was amazing.
Well, surely there are reviews on it, right?
Maybe. We ordered. Yeah, I can probably look. I was probably just gonna do something like basic, like pizza, or maybe wings. Wings might be good.
That could work. You can't go wrong with those. With curries, you can.
Yeah.
You could end up
Yeah,
with
I've had bad wings, but granted, curry is probably a lot easier to mess up.
Yeah. Even me, like, even my curries are like, they could be great. They could be horrible. You never know. Every day is a new day.
Yeah.
Alright, Cole.
Yes.
Give me some courage.
I believe in you.
Thanks, Cole. We're gonna start inking.
Yo, let's go. You got this.
Okay, we'll just do it. We'll just go. Done. Something I learned when I was doing practices is not to push. And when you're doing a curve, you do it from both directions. And then meet them at the middle. That's how you don't scratch your paper. Check my nails. My nails are like crusty. Look, they're like receding because they're growing out. So like now, the top parts, look at that, they're all like white. Because I'm outgrowing them. My nails grow so quickly.
Oh.
But like whenever I do nail polish, I'm always like, well, that'll only last for a little bit. But it's fine because then that means that I can just get more nail polish. Like at least I'm not doing it professionally. Otherwise I'd be paying a fortune. Like I'm so lucky that my sister loves makeup and nail polish and all that stuff. So she's learned all the cool techniques and everything. And I get free nail polish. Win-win.
Oh yeah.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Winner, chicken dinner. God, Coco, we need to play PUBG sometime.
We do. I haven't played that in ages.
I don't think anyone's played it in ages.
I like how you went for PUBG instead of everything else.
Because that was PUBG's things. When you won a game, the message was winner, winner, chicken dinner.
That's true. I never got one of those. Actually, I got it once. But it was only because the group was good.
Yeah, I think I got it once. I think I got carried. Because most of the time I just died, like, immediately.
Zombie nails. Well, I'll do your nails for free.
Thank you.
I'm not good at doing nails, Cole.
That's okay. Neither am I.
But I'll do my best.
I believe in you.
As you
I've
can
seen
see,
a lot of...
I don't have a steady hand, so...
Steady hands are overrated. They make life too predictable.
That's so true.
And that's some
Except
spice
for
in
if
my
you're a
life.
surgeon.
Well, yeah, but we're not, so it's okay.
That's true. We're not
You know?
surgeons, Cole.
Yeah, no?
Yeah. I'm gonna draw her non-pointed ear, her absolutely human, boring-ass ears.
Let me see if I can find that place. If I just search lamb masala, maybe it'll pop up.
Maybe. That's
Or
usually
else
how
it'll
I
filter
try
down
and
places
find
that
things.
have lamb masala.
Yeah, that's true. Because I don't think lamb masala is something that you'd really name a curry. Because it's not really a specific curry, is it?
I like how I searched lamb masala and the first two things that popped up, two first recipes popped up don't have lamb masala.
Oh, what? Thanks, Google. Alright, I think this isn't going too badly. I think, let's see, because I'm about to do the face.
Do you know what a lassi is?
I love lassi.
Lassi?
Yes. It's yogurt with, like, milk. So I know what you're thinking. But, Coco, that's just what yogurt is. No.
Coco, are you ignoring me?
I'm not! I'm speaking to you! Oh.
Feels bad.
No! Cole, wait! I'm speaking to you! Cole! Cole!
There you are. Hello.
I was speaking to you, but you couldn't hear me because
I
Discord
couldn't.
reset my thing.
No, yeah, no, it does that to me too. I won't even make a joke about it. It does it to me all the time.
Yeah, it was really annoying because I was screaming at you and I was like, why can't he hear me? And then you were like, Coco's ignoring me. And I was like, what? What are you talking about? I'm
Call that it
literally
feels
screaming at
Batman.
you.
Do you know what a lassie is?
Yes, I was gonna say, I love lassi.
It kind of just looks like a milkshake or a smoothie or something.
It's yogurt and milk. It's not as lame as it sounds. It's actually really nice.
I didn't think it sounded lame.
No, because like yogurt and milk is like that's just dairy times 2.
I'm
But
still
like
ice
the
cream.
the yogurt and milk, true. The yogurt and milk is like, the yogurt makes it like that have that sour kind of taste, and the milk gives it that kind of watery drink bit. And they usually mix it like they blend it with ice and fruits, depending on what kind of lassi it is. I like having it plain with just honey or sugar.
I do like me some honey.
But like mango lassi, lots of different kinds, they're all really nice.
Oh my god. I think I'm dumb.
Yeah.
I'm looking at this menu and I saw something called paneer butter masala, and I read it as peanut butter masala.
So paneer is cheese.
Oh, I like cheese.
Yep, it's really nice. Paneer's, yeah, paneer, you can't go wrong with that. It's like cottage cheese.
I'm a little iffy with cottage cheese.
Yeah, it's very like you either like it or you don't. My sister loves it because she loves cottage cheese.
God, I forgot how expensive Indian food is.
That's so weird because over here it's like the cheap food, but I think that's because of how prevalent Indian food is here.
Well, my city has a pretty high Indian population here. Like I think that's why there's so many Indian restaurants around here. But this butter chicken, for example, this place's butter chicken, one serving is $24.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Over here, expensive butter chicken is like, I think maximum 15 pounds, but they usually give a lot. That's like in the city. Like, you usually get them for like 10 pounds or less.
The lassie is $6.
I'm not surprised.
Okay. So that's not well done.
That one makes sense because they'll probably give like a big drink.
Yeah. Oh my god, a chicken tikka appetizer is $16 for an appetizer.
For an appetizer? Bro. That must be the good restaurant then.
Does that look like when we ordered
Imagine
from?
it's a shit one though.
No, I see that. I remember the name of the one I didn't like. It's Bawarchi is what it's called.
Guys, you see Boachi.
Kill him. Okay, so Bawarchi butter chicken is $16.74, so it's better than. So yeah, I think that must just be a fancy restaurant that I found. $16 is still a lot though.
Yeah, definitely.
For what it's worth, not to toot my own horn too much, but the butter chicken I made is better than the one that I got from here, and I would not charge $16 for it. But also making butter chicken is a lot of work, and I don't feel like doing it right now. If I get pizza, then I can have for. I'll have enough to have like enough for like breakfast or something.
Pizza for breakfast.
You never had cold pizza like as leftovers?
Ew! I hate cold pizza.
Not like room temperature pizza, like you put it in the fridge, actual cold pizza.
Ew! Yeah, ew!
Bruh.
I hate cold pizza.
You're telling me you never had pizza like for a late night, like you were stressed out, like, oh god, I need something in my body, and you get pizza and you get too much, then you put it away and you have it the next morning. It's like, oh my god, it's like I'm not even hungover, but this feels like it's curing my hangover right now. You never had that?
No.
All right, we gotta get you some culture when you come to America.
I warm
Your
it
culture
up.
is going to be leftover pizza.
Coco, I have the real delights. The real delights of Texas. Just give me a stale, old, crusty-ass pizza.
It's not stale. It's
Stale,
a few hours
disgusting, gross, moldy pizza.
At least it has spices in it.
Whoa!
Yeah, I'm calling you out.
I'm calling me out, the one that told you to make curries.
Yeah.
That gave you a
Calling
recipe.
The one British person that probably spices her food, I'm calling you out.
Roasted cherry tomatoes with pizza. Cherry tomatoes and pizza doesn't sound too bad, actually.
Sounds like one of them fancy
I want cherry
pizzas.
tomato. For real.
I got ooh, I made this thing the other day. It was I posted a picture of it. It's like this. I don't really know what you would call it, but it's like it just throws a bunch of shit into the oven. Like it's like chicken, potatoes, and tomatoes, and zucchini, and like feta and stuff. The guy who was watching, who made the recipe, he didn't really have a name for it. He just called it a chicken veggie bake. But for some reason, when you put all of the stuff together into like a bowl and take a bite of it, I swear it tastes like lasagna.
Oh, what?
I don't know how, because it has, other than the tomato, it shares nothing with lasagna, but it tastes like lasagna. Like it was really, really good. It's all this healthy shit too, so I think that's. It made a lot of food. Like it was my dinner for 3 nights, so I think that's gonna be my new like healthy meal prep thing going forward. Like it saved good. It didn't get all like. Yeah. Cause I'll be honest. I'll be the first to say I need to eat more veggies in my diet, and this has. I guess, depending on your position of the debate of if tomato is a veggie or a fruit, it has 1 to 2 vegetables in it. What is chicken if not the vegetables of?
Nicole disappear.
I'm here.
Oh, you trailed off when you said, "What is chicken if not a vegetable of the?" And then you disappeared.
Yeah. Oh, did you not hear what I? Did you not hear the end of that thought?
No.
I said, "What is a chicken if not a vegetable of the meat world?"
That's true.
Yeah. No, all the caffeine is wearing off from the meds and the caffeine, so I'm entering that like that end of work day, like, oh god, it's time to go home, sort of thing.
Yeah. I
But I'm already home,
started
so it's fine.
at 10 a.m.
Oh no.
It was a struggle, Cole. Towards the end of the day, I was actually falling asleep in one of the classes, and everyone was. It was like last period. Everyone was like, "I'm tired," and their teacher was also like completely sleep deprived. So he was just like, "You know what?" And he like made one of the kids like teach the lesson. And she was just like, it was so funny though. Like I was dead asleep, and then she started yelling at everyone like, "All right, don't roll your eyes at me. She said that to the teacher. And then he like stood up for a second. She's like, sit down. And he's like, whoa.
The kid did?
Yeah.
Oh god.
She was like full on power tripping.
Funny.
But it was so funny because she was trying to teach it, but she kept saying like, so then this is like this, and this is like this. And one of the kids was like, one of her friends was like, slay.
Oh
I
my
was
god.
literally gonna die. Because she was like, okay, and this is what, and if 5 grams of oxygen is added to 15 grams of magnesium, what would the resultant, if we follow the conservation of mass, what would the resultant product have as its mass?
Yeah.
But like she got all the numbers wrong.
Oh, nice.
She tried. She kept being like, wait, let me look at my notes. Wait. Up to like every single thing.
At least you guys are having a good time.
They definitely were. Then she's like, all right, I'm going to give everyone an endpoint.
Hey, it's 5 o'clock. Let's fucking go. I did jack shit all day. It was great.
Let's go. Is 5 o'clock your home time?
Yeah. So, yeah, it's American workday ends at 5 o'clock. Generally, for the most part, right?
Yeah, it's typically like that here too. I work at a school.
Yeah. Really? Does school get out at 5?
No. So we got off at 3, but we have to stay until like 3:30 to 4.
I got
Except me, because I come in early, so I get to leave early.
Nice. Okay, so yeah, 3 is roughly when we got out of school too. It always changed.
Yeah, it's always like 3:30, but then that your starting time will be different. Some schools start earlier and end earlier. Some start later and end later.
Yeah, it was dumb. It was like, I don't remember. I feel like high school was the latest. I feel like high school got out at like 4 or something. High school, I feel like I could be totally misremembering. High school was kind of a blur, but. Well, it was always weird for the band kids because we always, especially during marketing season, we got there early and we stayed late.
Damn.
All right, T-minus 1 hour for D&D. I gotta make a decision. Don't make a decision. Really? Y'all just get out of school early on Wednesday? That's kind of funny. I like that.
Yeah. Whoa. I wish mine did that. I want to get out early on a certain day.
I didn't have that, but as a senior at my school, if you were like caught up in your credits or whatever, you could just elect to, because we only had 4 periods, right? And you could just elect to say, hey, one of these periods, I'm just not going to come.
Whoa, what?
It was either first period or 4th period, which is last period. Which you would say, I'm either going to just not come into school for first period, or I'm just gonna, I'm either gonna come in late or I'm gonna leave early.
Damn.
Yeah. kind of cool.
That is really cool, actually.
Because of my band, I was limiting my choice because I would have preferred to just leave early, which would be leaving like right after lunch, basically.
Yeah.
But because that was when my band was, I ended up taking the morning off, which was still nice. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, because you get to come in later.
Yeah. Which meant I got to sleep. My last semester, I got to sleep in. It was great. But I still had to come in early 1 day a week for some band stuff. So me and some friends, we'd come in for that, and then we'd either go to Dunkin' Donuts and get some breakfast there, or this is back when we had this thing called Soda Palooza. I don't know if y'all had that over there, but there was one specific gas station here in America that had this thing. I don't know if they still do it, but it was like in May, like right when school's about to start getting out, they would sell these special cups. Like, hey, buy this cup for like $7 or something, right?
Yeah.
And you can come in, show us the cup, and you can fill it up with whatever you want for free.
Whoa, what?
Yeah. So every morning we would go and like fill it up with like slushies or sodas, or like fill it to the brim with whatever we wanted. It was like, yeah, it's free. It was great. Because there was that gas station like right down the road from our school. It's like, cool, we're just gonna go and get like a massive like cherry slush, and they're like, hey, you can't bring outside drinks into school. It's like, cool, we're gonna down this thing right before we walk into the building and get a brain freeze for our first class. It's gonna be great. I think when I say I miss high school, I think that's the part I miss, the part where we just stopped giving a shit.
Yeah, towards the end.
Yeah. They got fucking pizza at this Indian restaurant.
What?
They have a cheese deep dish pizza.
Deep dish too.
It actually looks kind of good. It looks very greasy.
That's how you know it's a good one.
Yeah, I was gonna say. The dumb times, exactly. Can I ask, do you guys have a concept of quote-unquote American food in England?
Yeah.
What is it? What do you guys consider American food?
There was this burger place I went to in London that had American burgers, and they had macaroni in it and cheese.
Okay.
A sweet sauce. It was actually quite nice. It was very savory sweet. And some weird stuff. One of them had like a weird chili kind of thing, like chili con carne, but like in a burger.
Ooh, okay.
It was just like the most random things.
So,
yeah.
So I will say that's not normal here, but a lot of places do have stuff like that.
Yeah, I can imagine it's definitely like not accurate American stuff, but
I've had macaroni burgers before, and they are actually pretty good.
Yeah, it was actually I order that burger quite often actually.
I had a chili burger. Whataburger had a chili burger that was actually pretty nice. Avocado with egg. Yeah, that's probably more common. I don't know if I'd classify that as like what I think of when I think of an American burger, but I guess when I think of an American burger, I just think of like a regular burger. So,
like a quarter pounder type.
Yeah, basically. It makes me think of like I think I had a friend who went to Italy, I think, and they had like an American pizza, and it was just a pizza with French fries on it.
Oh, the pizza did have actually fries and stuff on them.
Nobody here does that. That is not a thing.
Not that I mean the burger.
I mean, I guess it makes more sense, but we normally just have our fries on the side with the burger. I don't know anyone that puts it on the burger. Not that I think it would be bad, but it's just not.
Cole's gonna stop doing that.
No.
The American Cole. Put your fries in your burger.
I like them separate. Although I will say, something that fucks is when you have like one of those cold sandwiches for lunch, right? Like just like a cold lunch meat sandwich. and you get like chips on the side, and you put the chips in the sandwich, that fucks.
Took me a moment to process chips as crisps. Yeah, I was like, wait a minute. Chips and we usually do that too. The crisps and sandwiches stuff.
Yeah, the crunch. That's
Crunch.
given something that's just soft and chewy. A crunch is like hell yeah. I was watching this video the other day. Y'all's comment made me think of this, of like introducing some British students to the idea of biscuits and gravy. And they're like, what's a biscuit? A biscuit's like a scone, isn't it? And like, no, you fucking toddler.
They're children!
Yeah, that's why I call them a toddler. Where's I going with that? Yeah, they thought biscuits and gravy looked disgusting, and they were repulsed to try, and then they tried it, and it's like, oh my god, this is the best thing ever.
Right. This isn't as scratchy as last time I did it. Last time I used a G pen, my page literally looked like I'd scraped it with a knife. Or it felt like that. It was like so scratched up by the pen. I've gotten a bit better.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, most people here don't have a concept of American biscuits. I didn't until I like interacted with all of you guys.
Yeah. When you guys come to America, I'm making you biscuits and gravy.
I would love that, Cole. I think it would be delightful. When you come here, I'm making you an English breakfast.
Cool. I'm down for that. I will try the beans, but I'm going to ask you in advance not get offended if I don't like it, because I think I've realized it's not the flavor of beans I don't like, it's the texture.
Yeah.
The texture makes me very sad.
I like how nothing else, just sad. It makes you sad.
Yeah, well, because I was always forced to eat them as a kid, because everyone in my family fucking loves Tex-Mex, and Tex-Mex has all these beans in it, and like, Cole, eat your beans, like, so. But if it's like refried beans, like in like a burrito or something, then I'm fine with it. So it's not the taste it's not the flavor I have a problem with. It's the texture. Yeah, exactly. No, that happened to me a lot as a kid. Some things I grew out of, but I don't know why I hated spaghetti as a kid.
Spaghetti.
Yeah, and I love it now. So I don't know why I hated it as a kid, but it was like...
Maybe it was the pungent tomato flavors.
Maybe my dad was just not good at making it.
Maybe it was that.
No, because I like his spaghetti too the last time he made it. So it wasn't that. I shouldn't take shots at my dad. He's fine. That is incredibly valid. Yeah, beans are the one...
On a fork.
I have spent a lot of time... Oh, I used to be a very picky eater. I spent a lot of time making myself not be that. And my palate has grown a lot. Beans are still the one thing I cannot stand.
That's underneath. That's safe.
Like any kind of bean. Like pinto bean, green bean, black-eyed peas, which I consider a bean because it looks like beans. It looks like beans.
That's an actual bean?
Yeah.
That was a band.
They're named after the food for some reason.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, no, black-eyed peas are like, they're more beans than peas, but they, one thing I know about them is it's supposedly like good luck to eat them on New Year's Day or something.
Oh.
Because Mom always makes them on New Year's Day, and like, she's like, yes, it's good luck, eat it. I'm like, okay, fine, I'll have a bite. So I know you're gonna have a bowl, but okay.
You guys had jalapeno poppers, but it's just jalapeno stuff with cottage cheese and wrapped in bacon. That sounds
Never
delicious.
I've had it with cream cheese, not cottage cheese.
That sounds amazing. I want that.
Oh, that's the Tex-Mex special, jalapeno poppers. Yeah, we gotta take you to a barbecue place, Coco. We gotta get you all a barbecue place and a Tex-Mex place.
Yes, I would love that.
Okay, cream cheese is like the smooth one. Cottage cheese is like the
Hell is
like
my
the crumbly is not the right word, but it's got like bits in it. It's more liquidy.
cream cheese, maybe.
I think it's cream cheese. Also put cream cheese just about anything that can take it though, so that's not even there. This is a dumb question, so I'm sorry in advance. Do you guys have tortillas over there?
Can I just reset? Can you jump out and jump back in? You're roboting a lot.
Oh, okay. Hello?
Hello.
It's better?
So far.
Alright, cool. I forgot what I was saying. Right. Do you guys have
That looks amazing! I'm sorry. That looks amazing. I want that right now.
Jalapeno poppers.
Oh, and they would taste so good because like the jalapenos would give that vinegary taste. And then the bacon would give the grease and the cheese. I want that now. I'm mad. Also, what do we think about the line art so far?
I dig it. I like it.
Thank you. I was struggling. Looking good. Good. Okay. Now for the stressful bit, because I don't have brown, and her hair is very brown. But we also made do with Athena, because I don't have very strong colors for Athena, but we somehow got it. So,
nice.
We'll see. Go on, struggling.
You're doing good.
Thanks.
Hey, I saw Chibi Kieran.
Yeah. Look at it. Wait. That's evil Chibi Kieran.
Evil Chibi Kieran?
Next, we watched Stuffed Kieran.
Where's evil Chibi Kieran?
He's at the back. He's the he's there.
Oh yeah.
Evil.
Motherfucker looking like an Amori character.
For real. Did you play that?
No.
Cool.
Yeah.
I still really, really love D from Always Sunny. I think that's my favorite one on this.
Oh, that's so good. I love her.
Thank you. I think I tend to draw best when I'm copying like from a real person. When it comes to traditional arts, I feel like digital arts I'm better with animated characters and stylism and everything. But with traditional art, I tend to like to go for the more not realism because I think it's stylized still, but
yeah,
it's easy to draw from reference more. But mostly with real people, not with like I can't draw from reference with characters, otherwise it gets all wonky.
Dude, agreed. HEB tortillas have spoiled me so fucking much. It's not even fair.
ATB tortillas?
HEB.
HEB?
HEB, yeah. It's a grocery store specific to Texas.
Oh.
It used to be specific to South Texas, and they finally expanded north recently. But they home make their own tortillas like in the store, so they're because store-bought tortillas, quite frankly, suck. But like fresh tortillas are like the best thing in the world, and they make their tortillas fresh, and it's like heaven on this earth. The only reason I was asking is because I have another British friend I was talking to who said that she wasn't really familiar with the concept of like a tortilla or burrito or whatever. I didn't know if that was a British thing or if she was just weird.
No, we don't get much Mexican food here.
Okay. So we're gonna introduce you to Tex-Mex.
Yes.
Tex-Mex and barbecue are 2 priorities when you come to Texas.
Definitely.
So supposedly best the best barbecue in Texas is like probably like an hour or so away from here, and I kind of want to go try it. It's kind of like out in the middle of nowhere, and you have to get there early.
Yeah.
Because, but I kind of want to try it sometime because it looks really good.
That'd be fun. Do it. Sunflower.
Sunflower.
Why did you say that? Potato brown!
Potato brown.
Yes, potato brown.
Hey yo.
Hey, yeah. If I mix that with some of the lighter orangey ones and the sunflower, I might get the right color. Gonna be a lot of testing. If I use like this set maybe, like these, we might be getting somewhere. Colors are a bit off, but we'll see. Maybe a bit of coral pink. That's also just me wanting to add coral pink to everything. And then outfits, I want to go with like green tones, I think. That'd be good. A muted green. Light holly green. Go with light holly green. And then for the background leaves, we could go with Celadon green. And then
Oh, I'm the opposite. I do not like corn tortillas at all. I fuck with flour like 100% of the time. Again, I think it's a texture thing for me. I don't like the texture of corn tortillas. They're very chewy.
ride or die for flour.
I am. I will die and kill on that hill.
Oh, please.
Yeah.
Did you end up ordering anything, by the way?
No, I'm still trying to think what I want. I'm running out of time. It's getting stressful. That's why I got quiet.
Oh, please, you need to order now before they all close.
It's not the closing I'm worried about. I just wanted to get here in time for the game.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, that's more what I'm worried about.
Cole.
Yeah?
Order your food.
I don't know what I want.
Order your food. The skin, and I'll share that with barley beige and light tea rose. Okay, I've got my colors ready.
Nice.
This is like the hardest part of using markers and traditional art. Is like if you fuck up the colors, you're screwed. Because I think with markers especially, unlike with watercolors and other sorts of, I think watercolors are quite similar actually, but unlike with like other sorts of mediums, markers and watercolors are additive sorts of mediums, as in like you can only add color, you cannot remove it. So once you add something, it's there.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Make it lighter, you can only make it darker and more saturated. So that's why I got like a whole set of pastels, because at least I can start with like a nice light base and then go deep in the colors from there.
I just got a text message telling me to come get a massage to reduce my stress, and I about to throw my phone into a wall for being a smartass.
Oh, I think you need a massage. You're very stressed.
I was thinking about getting one this weekend, honestly.
You should.
Alright.
I want a massage.
They're expensive. I'd also want to make sure I get the right ones too, because the place to go to, there's like only one that's actually like felt like she was good at it.
Skin here.
A couple times ago when I went, I got a guy who I don't remember how. I think he must have saw like my necklace or something, or he something about me gave away that I was a bit of a nerd, and he just wanted to talk about Baldur's Gate 3 for the entire massage. I was like, I really respect your passion. I would love to talk about this with you literally any other time.
Yeah, during a massage is like, bro.
Yeah. Like, do you want me to explain the intricacies of my Sorkanen build while I'm almost naked and your hands are running over my body? Like, come on, man. Literally any other time I would have like talked the dude's fucking ear off about it. Fuck it, let's just do wings again. But wings sound really good right now. Less the wings and more the cheese curds sound really good.
Mm.
Yeah. I'm happy with this. I'm happy with this. He says, trying to convince himself.
But Cole, what if?
Shut! And it was right within the delivery time to get here in the game. Perfect. What movie are you guys gonna watch?
Angus, Thongs, and Perfect Snogging.
I've heard about that movie.
It's like a classic Brit teen movie.
I feel like I remember them advertising it on Nickelodeon of all things.
That's so bizarre. It's got a young Aaron Taylor Johnson.
Oh.
But he does
okay.
not look like... I swear to God, that man, I've seen him in 2 movies, and he has not looked like himself at all.
Bullet Train and Perfect Snogging?
No, Bullet Train and Kick-Ass.
He was in Kick-Ass?
He was the Kick-Ass.
Really?
You should do. I want to rewatch Kick-Ass.
I know he's gonna be, assuming he doesn't get canned like every other fucking Superman movie now. I think he's supposed to be Kraven the Hunter.
Yeah, he is.
Which sounds very interesting.
He's such a good actor. He honestly... The fact that he's done 3 movies and played completely different guys...
He got range.
He's got such good range. He's got, like, amazing range.
It's, what was the name of the guy that played Lemon? Was it Brian Tyree something?
Yeah.
Brian Tyree Henry, yeah. Is he? Okay, because so I was
He's
genuinely...
American.
Yeah, I was genuinely under the impression that, like... Because I know he was Lemon. I know he was Miles' dad in Spider-Verse. And I was listening to Spider-Verse, like, is this a British guy doing an American accent? And it's like, no, Bullet Train is an American guy doing a British accent.
I only found out from when I was obsessed with Aaron Taylor Johnson. And watched all of the behind-the-scenes stuff. And I was like, wait a minute!
Lemon
is American? What the hell?
Hell yeah.
He does such a good accent.
I keep getting these clips recommended for this show that I've never seen before, but I might have to watch. That has Brian Tyree Henry in it.
What is it?
That's called Atlanta. The one clip I saw was like it's him, fucking Childish Gambino. I'm drawing a blank on his real name.
Oh fuck, Donald Glover.
Donald Glover, yeah, and then. I can't remember her name, but the girl that played she was also in Bullet Train, but she was Hornet, but she also played Domino in Deadpool.
Oh.
I don't remember her name, but you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
It was the 3 of them, and they go to like this sushi restaurant, and Brian Tyree's character is like upset, like, oh, the sushi's warm, the guy making it isn't wearing gloves or whatever, and the owner comes out and just like fucking loses his shit. It's like, we're making this in the traditional like Japanese style or whatever, and you just want to go across the street to Popeyes. And it got to the point where it's like, because it was like that blowfish that's like if you eat it, if you eat it and it's prepared wrong, you just fucking die.
Yeah.
And it's like owner came out and, like started threatening Brian Henry's character to eat the poison blowfish.
Oh my god.
It just got very absurd very fast, but it was so. It made me want to watch the show. It looks so fucking funny. I think the scene ended with some guy driving through the wall of the sushi place in a pink Corvette that had Popeyes there to save everybody.
Right, as you do.
As you do, yeah. Oh yeah, all three of those people were in Marvel movies too. Look at that. And two of them were in Bullet Train. Oh yeah. God, what's her name? It's gonna drive me crazy if I don't get. Zazie Beetz. That's what it is. Zazie Beetz.
Zazie Beetz. What an interesting name.
That's her. That is her birth name. Zazie Olivia Beetz.
Zazie Beetz.
She's fucking German?
What? Does she have like a German accent?
I've never heard her not acting.
Like, I'm so curious. How many people in that movie had like different accents?
Okay, I need to look this up now. Yeah, I want to hear her non-acting voice. No, she has an American accent.
Okay.
Yeah. I guess she was just born in Germany.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Oh, I'm just looking at her Wikipedia page. She was attended preschool in Berlin and then kindergarten moved to New York. Okay, so yeah, she would have lost her accent a long time ago.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know that. Look at that. Good for you, Zazie. I'm proud of you. I don't know why. Getting out of Europe. Let's fucking go.
Let's go.
Thank you for putting up with my inane ramblings, by the way. I don't know where my conversations have been going tonight.
Dude, have you heard me?
No? I'm just kidding, yes.
We love your ramblings here, Cole. That's why I called you.
I'm glad I could provide entertainment to both you and your community.
It's true. Flint had to eat his curry, and if you didn't give Flint something to entertain him while he's having curry, Flint would have blown up.
Oh shit, we can't have that.
No. No one would be able to hold them back.
I like how you asked Abel if he was free in an hour, then over an hour later he says no.
Thanks,
Abel. He said more. It was more dramatic than just a no, but yeah.
Wow, that looks horrible on street. Why does the colors look so different?
What are you going for?
Workout! Yeah, it was a bit dramatic.
Did you say workout?
No, I was copying Abel. No, the colors are just all off.
I mean, same, but you know.
Yes, it's more like that.
Velour.
What kind
Why?
of pie is this?
Charlotte, what is your deal? Shelby, you're not surprised by Charlotte. What is your deal? Are you okay? Are you satisfied? Good girl. I can't remember if I said I'm on dog watching duty this weekend. The doggos are hanging out with me.
Oh.
They went on a walk this morning, so they have no need to complain. Also, it's raining, so I don't want to take them on a walk right now. Not car rental, Caribbean. I'm trying to rent a
Did
car.
you want to rent a car?
Oh, okay. No, I was wrong. Puerto Rico is in the Caribbean. Okay. I was thinking the Bahamas. No, Puerto Rico is not part of the Bahamas, but it is in the Caribbean Sea. Yes. Okay. I didn't realize the Bahamas were that close to Florida. Damn. I've been to the Bahamas once.
Have you?
Went to
What's it like?
yeah. Not wouldn't recommend. I wouldn't want to go back probably.
Damn, that bad?
So the Caribbean Sea is gorgeous. It is like the cleanest blue water you've ever seen.
Yeah.
It's very, very nice. I went with my grandma to this resort out of Nassau. The resort was it was a very, very rich resort in a very, very poor town. So you go and it's like, oh, okay.
Oh.
I feel like we're simply by being here, we're taking advantage of the people that live here. So that's a fun feeling to have. But then the resort was not good. The customer service was awful. My grandma fucking she fell on our first day. Like as we were unloading to get into the hotel, she fell.
Fell?
And she hurt her wrist. And we were like, hey, hotel people. She was bumped into by It was an accident. It was completely an accident. But like the guy that drove us from the airport, he accidentally bumped into her. Like she was standing behind him and he didn't see her. He bumped into her and she fell.
Yeah.
So I was trying to be like, hey, can we get some compensation for this? And like, well, technically you weren't on the grounds of the hotel yet, or technically there's some tech. I was like, we technically don't owe you anything for that. So sorry. So we're not going to help you. But go see this sketchy doctor in Nassau, like within the city.
What the hell?
And he gave her like some ridiculous painkillers, just knocked her out for the rest of the trip.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
That was not where I expected that to go.
So she was in bed for the entire vacation, and she tried to say, "Hey, guys, what the fuck? Can we get some compensation for this?" And he's like, "No, but we noticed you have a grandson with you, so we'll give him a discount at our knockoff Build-A-Bear workshop."
Wow.
And she's like,
Yay.
"He's 14 at the time. He's 14." It's like, okay, well, that's your compensation. So if you don't want it, that's on you, I guess.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I can see why you don't recommend it.
Also, the food wasn't that good. It was overpriced, and the food wasn't that good. It was pretty. It was nice to look at. But there wasn't much to actually do there. There was like a nightclub for like teenagers that was kind of cool. They had like video games and like all these treats and stuff, and that was pretty fun.
Nightclub for teenagers.
That was probably my favorite part of the trip, was going to that every night. And I met these two girls and we talked and then they ghosted me. They're like, "Hey, we're gonna go to the bathroom." And I'm like, "Okay, cool. I'm never gonna see you again." And I was right.
Oh my god. And then Cole gave up on love.
That's why, no other reason. Specifically, those two girls.
Those two girls.
That I met in the Bahamas.
He vowed never to love again until he went on another trip to the Bahamas, and then everything changed.
My point is, I guess I'm not going to write off the Bahamas as a whole, because it was a very beautiful place. I'm going to say maybe don't go to a resort, or that specific resort at least. Atlantis was not it.
Yeah, I think, well, typically resorts are like just huge cash grabs.
Yeah. I feel like if you go to a place that's like not like a tourist trap, it's like, oh, here's like some actual like Bahamian culture and stuff like that, I feel like it'd be a lot more fun. Yeah, the resort was called Atlantis, Flint.
If I made her hair too red, I probably have.
I think
Whatever,
it's like,
we deal.
I think it's like one of the, if not the biggest resorts in the Bahamas. So I wouldn't be surprised if y'all have heard of it before. And that's why I heard of it. I saw it, like, oh my god, that looks so cool, and it wasn't. That kind of turned me off from resort life as a whole. Like, I do want to. I feel like I do want to go to a ski resort sometime. That might be kind of fun. Like go skiing or something. But that's like a rich people sport. So no. I keep getting like. I'm not going on a cruise. Me and the ocean have an understanding that I'm not gonna fuck with it if it doesn't fuck with me.
She's turned too red. Fuck it. Can't go back now.
I think it looks good.
Looks cool.
Yeah. No, I do not like water. I don't
swim?
think I would. I like swimming. I don't want to fuck with oceans. Like I'll go to a beach. A beach is fine. That's as much ocean as I'm comfortable with handling. I don't want to. I'm not going on a cruise.
That's super fair. Ocean is scary and very dangerous.
You don't know what's under there. There could be a fucking megalodon just chomping at your boat. You wouldn't know.
Until it's too late.
Until it's too late. That's how they get you. That's why no one's ever found a megalodon. Because they kill you before you can report back to it.
That's true. You'd be like, well, if megalodons were real, we would have seen them by now. No, you wouldn't, because you'd be dead.
Mm-hmm. Megalodons have a very simple but very strict policy called leave no witnesses. I could never be a pirate.
But you were the pirate. You don't do anything.
I still don't know where that name came from.
Me neither.
Didn't you come up with it?
No.
Who came up with it?
I don't remember.
Bruh.
Well, things just happen sometimes, and we just let it happen.
Bruh.
I certainly don't keep track.
Nah, if we're doing what old-timey criminal are you, I would definitely be a cowboy. Not to be a stereotype because I'm from Texas, but just like the vibe is good, right? Like blue jeans and beards and button-up shirts and revolvers.
You're so stereotyped right now.
Yeah. I come from a line of cowboys. Like, unironically.
Actual cowboys.
Yeah, my great-great-granddad was one of the first people to drive cattle on the Chisholm Trail. Like, he was a pioneer in that.
Whoa.
Yeah. Like he not like a genuine like cowboy, a boy who cows.
A boy who cows.
A boy who cows. Also, there's some confusion on the other side of my family. I may or may not be related to Jesse James.
What?
But here's the thing.
Yeah.
My mother is not sure if it's the actual outlaw Jesse James or a distant cousin of mine named Jessica James who goes by Jesse. Because Jessica James is a real person. Apparently she lives in New York. I've never met her, but apparently she lives in New York. Because my mom's maiden name is James. So if I am related to Jesse James, I'm only a couple of degrees of separation away from him. I need to fucking do an ancestry test, because
that's a good way to.
Apparently, I've got some wild shit in my ancestry on both sides of my family. I just want to figure out what I am, like how much of that is true. Because apparently, my dad's side is like French royalty.
What?
Which the older I got, the more I realized that's not a good thing to be. But not like king, but like I think like a minor or like lord family or something. I don't remember. Yeah, I don't know. One of these days I'll do an ancestry test. I say, as I've been saying for the last 20 years. I mean, I would hope one of the not beheaded ones. If they were beheaded, I hope it's not hereditary.
Yeah, I wouldn't want your head to suddenly fall off.
Spontaneous head choppy.
Someone will suddenly come up to you and go, "Hey, it's your time."
Fuck.
What's that, guillotine?
I feel like it'd be less. I feel like it'd be less. Hey, it's your time. And more. Blood and more. It is your time. Hope there's no French people here. I just offended an entire country. Now they're really coming from my hood.
Cool. It will be missed.
Yeah. It's a nice sentiment. I was gonna do something. I don't remember what it was. Ooh, D&D for us now. Coco, you're gonna have to take up the mantle. You're gonna have to start DMing in my place.
What? I mean...
Because you're the closest to me when I was spontaneously beheaded.
Oh no. Right, so then I kill all the characters.
Mickey's on hiatus right now. We're gonna wait until she's ready to start DMing again, so we can't pressure her. I can't joke about Mark not DMing because he has started. He started doing a pre-written campaign, and it seems like he's actually really enjoying it. So I can't joke about that anymore. Boop still DM. Well, Boop's got his own games that he's running. Beats has a few games that he's running. So Ollie's not running anything right now, but I think he's got some things that he's. I think Ollie's implied that once Wildland's done, he's gonna move. He wants to move over to Lancer over D&D, so he might be leaving the D&D sphere a bit.
Yeah.
So that leaves you, Coco.
Oh.
We're selling. Stella keeps saying they're gonna run a Descent into Avernus, which I'm very excited for.
You'll have to bully them.
They're working a corpo job now. I don't want to be that guy. They got enough shit going on. Genesis. Genesis is the system with the funky dice, right? That like the Star Wars system is based off of.
Perhaps.
Denise. Yeah, the funky dice. All right. I got a few minutes, so I'm gonna go make some hot chocolate and get ready for D&D. Coco, thank you for having me.
Of course, of course.
Let us converse. I'm free this weekend. Other than tomorrow night at the same time, I have nothing going on this weekend. So if you want to converse and talk about our Dark Academia thing.
Yes, I would love to.
I think if we start talking about it this week and actually like get pen to paper down, I think that would help a lot.
Yeah. It'd be more solid too. All right, let's do it.
Yeah. All right, cool. Have fun with your art. It's looking really good. I'm proud of you.
Thank you. Bye.
Good night.
Good night. Y'all, I'm capital struggling right now. I'm literally like, none of these colors work. None of them match. None of them are Jude. What am I doing? I've lost the plot. I've actually lost the plot. Thanks, Flint. Her hair is definitely supposed to be like chestnut-y. But I feel, I don't know. There's just so many colors. I don't know what I've done. I just keep adding more. I can't stop. I'm a fiend. I'm a fiend for colors. It's stylized. It's definitely something. Alright, I'm gonna dry off a little bit and then It did change. You gross. It was like rain ambience. I hate rain ambience. Ugh, gross. Which color pencil brand is that? It's Derwent. I wanted to go for Prismacolor, but Prismacolor is really expensive in the UK because of like shipping and everything. So Derwent is the way to go. It's mostly proximity. Yeah, it really is. Like, I think Derwent's quite expensive in America, but it's not particularly better than Prismacolor. In fact, there's no real difference, I think. It's just like because it's located. Because it's a British brand. Just cheaper. Cheaper here, more expensive there. Because of importing. Where's my music? I was repeating. Okay. I went through all of my. I got my entire Discover Weekly. That's ridiculous. Okay, what I'm gonna do now is a bit crazy, but I'm gonna get my fine liner. And actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change the eyes a little bit. Make it angrier. Dude should never look like she gets enough sleep. That's also true. My girl never sleeps.
the colors are too dark, then the lines will be darker.
It's just really good at covering up mistakes. That's how I feel about it. And currently, I feel like I made a lot of mistakes. But we're going with it. We're sticking with it.
Bro.
I thought you had a thing!
And the thing finished. Are you doing the thing?
Yeah.
The Crow Prince thing?
Yeah.
Move your hand, I want to see it. Oh, it's looking so good, bro.
Bruh.
Bro,
I
your
covered
Jude
it
is
up.
your Jude's hair is perfect. Holy shit.
Thank you. I generally have been like doing damage control with this.
What do you mean damage control?
I've just been covering it up with like pencil and lines and shit.
I guess you have a reference for her hair in a print you have in your wall.
Bruh. It's slightly different from the one I have. I wouldn't believe Flint is true. Flint was like, no, it looks fine. I'm like, no. It's horrible. It's the worst.
What's wrong, Coco?
It's terrible.
Well, I legitimately cannot tell what's wrong with it.
No, I'm over exaggerating. It's not bad. It's just like sometimes when I look at the colors, I'm like, but is it too strong? It feels too strong.
Coco doesn't go pastel once, and she's having an identity crisis.
That's what it feels like. It's like there's too much color. I should do watercolor Jude sometime.
Should do all the Judes.
That's true.
Bro, I read a book today. Are you proud of me?
I'm very proud. I saw you reading it.
Oh, the first thing I hear of the protagonist, first thing I hear of the protagonist, like, oh, I'm drinking poison to build immunity. I was like, oh my god, that's just like Crow Prince.
You see what I mean? Everything starts to become Cruel Prince.
But thus far, I really like the writing. At least I haven't seen much of the characters enough to see if I like them though.
Mm.
I only read 2 chapters, and each is focused on a different character, so I didn't see enough of either of them.
Mm.
But all the build-up seems pretty good.
How's the multi-pov?
They're like tangentially related. It's like you will hear the one Pav mention something, and the other protagonist is dealing with something tangentially related to what was mentioned.
Mm.
I'm sure they're gonna like connect at one point.
Yeah. I need to get new jelly roll pens. I have like Sakura ones, which I think are quite good. But I'll try to get the Ohuhu ones. Thanks, Mark. I do appreciate it, genuinely. Like, I think because it's a new medium, I'm not used to it. I'm just like being very overly critical about myself. Like, I want it to be perfect right off the bat, but it's like, obviously that's going to take practice.
She needs her lawyer badge though. Or is it too late to add it in?
You can draw it with the fine liner. Thanks, guys.
Alright, everyone, when Coco AFKs, we can say how we actually feel.
It's true, I don't believe Flint unless they're being critical.
Is it possible to have Jude's horn hair that easily in real life? Like,
You'd have to have
Does-
very
is
thick
it a-
hair, I think.
yeah, like, is that ever explained how she does it?
She
'Cause
just
I
she
assume
twists it up.
Because I assume she doesn't just use a fuck ton of gel.
No, but she also has like her fairy servant. Do it for her.
well, yeah. Yeah, I'm not wondering how long it takes. I'm just wondering how she does it.
No, yeah, I'm assuming they use a bunch of clips and whatever fairy stuff.
Hmm. Fairy stuff.
I don't know.
It's the exact same thing we use, but it has fairy in front of it.
Fairy dove. Fairy L'Oreal.
Fairy brush. Oh, you did the lawyer badge.
Yeah.
She will bring an actual dagger to court.
That's her objection pose.
How do you think she slams the table?
She stabs
like
with
to
her
think-
knife.
I like to think she actually punches it.
She very would, to be honest. It's so weird talking about like a YA female lead like Jude, because she really feels like the most feral creature.
She's a murder hobo.
She's honestly, I don't think I'll read of a character like her again. Like specifically, like not like a crazy character, because there's gonna be crazier characters, but like that kind of balance between this is our main character who's who's you know a YA protagonist in this Fae love story, but also she's fucking psycho. Like I don't think we'll get that.
She literally doesn't trust anyone around her.
The thing is, yeah, her bringing a knife in and being like Jude wouldn't even be out of character in Ace Attorney.
Imagine having to defend June in court when she's probably the most sus person possible.
Oh my god. To be honest, I know I'm gonna draw Cotton as a prosecutor, but Cotton is more of a witness.
Cardin can be both, technically.
He could, yeah. He gives me more witness vibes, though.
Can also be a defendant that we have to defend, and he's like very smug.
Yeah. No, not a witness. Sorry, a defendant.
Oh yeah. I was gonna say he's more of a defendant material.
He'd be like one of those defendants that we hate, but eventually grow to like.
Cardinal would hire you to defend him and be very sarcastic about it.
Yeah, and she's got no choice. It's her job, so she has to. But she's like, oh, fucking, like she doesn't trust him for a second. Like throughout the whole case, she's just like, oh my god, he did it. Oh my god, he did it. Doesn't read any of his tells. The opposite of Apollo.
I'm just imagining a Modoc fucking mentor.
Yeah. Oh my god, he's just like, now, Jude, since we are losing, go up and stab the witness.
You have him in the ropes. Keep pushing. Break him.
Press him until he breaks. You must always be 5 steps ahead.
Coco, you know the best part about Persona 3 Reload is that they kept the flip phones.
Oh, nice.
Because the flip phones are such an aesthetic, bro.
They really are. I miss having one.
Probably got one for cheap, but it won't be that functional though.
Okay. I think we're done.
Bro, that looks so good.
Yay.
I'm actually gonna check the VOD to see the sketch because I'm very curious. I'm very excited to see Cardin.
I'm really excited for his because for Jude, I had a general idea, but like with her, it was more like we'll keep her quite simple because she's a defendant. Oh, she's a defense attorney, and she's not very smug, so she'd be more like very aggressive as a defense attorney. Whereas Cardin would be kind of the opposite of a prosecutor. He'd be very laid back.
Cardin would be a mix of Francisca and Edgeworth in terms of how he would act in court.
Yeah, I think he'd do the leaning over thing like Francisca does. But I think he'd have a bit of a Clavier kind of touch. You'll see him in a bit and you'll see what I mean.
In a bit, are you drawing him right now also?
No, Clavier as in like in Apollo Justice.
Oh, okay.
As in like a very laid back attorney.
All I know is that Cardin needs black feathers in his prosecutor.
He will
outfit.
absolutely have black feathers, trust me. He'll have the full thing. Is he gonna fit on the page? Yeah, I've got like enough room.
Are you gonna give him his tail? Like maybe he's doing the leaning over pose with his tail curling in the background.
Bro. So I can either fit him at the top or the bottom. He might be better on the bottom, to be honest.
Oh, it might be a little tight if it's right next to it.
He can fit in for sure.
Are you gonna put the knife to his throat?
Yeah, that's why I wanted to put him at the top, so the knife is pointing more towards him. And unlike Jude, he's not going to be like as upright. He'll be like more leaning over the desk, so he'll be more sideways.
Yeah, exactly. Kind of like that Francisca.
Wait, did I fuck?
Right?
Second. You didn't see anything.
Bro, time travel with this art. The art's so good, she fucking time traveled.
Maybe you should make multiple images to represent the mood sprites. No! Actually, I do want to redo this on digital art. Not because I don't like this one, because I think I am quite okay with it now. But I just want to do like more of a scene with them both in it.
Oh. Or maybe at least sketch out some more poses, some more sprites they would have. You don't have to fully render them, just a quick sketch.
Yeah, no, I might also just copy out, because this one I did like a completely new original pose that fit Jude. But I think maybe for the other ones, the digital ones, I might just like do it from like based off of like Ace Attorney sprites, like pre sprites, but like as Jude Cardin. But yeah, we're done. Whoa! I didn't do that. I didn't disconnect it. It just disconnected by itself. Stop telling me to upgrade. I'm not upgrading.
Maybe you should buy camo, bro.
No, I need to.
Okay, she left. Now we can truly say how we feel about the art. Bro, it looks so fucking good. The hair flow as well. God damn.
Alright, I probably should have ended stream there actually, but I really, really need to pee.
Bro, now it's gonna be awkward. You just
I
came
know,
back
now I'm back, but guys, we're ending stream now, so pack it up! Let's just do a wide shot of the cluttered desk.
Can I do a slight suggestion?
Yeah.
Instead of putting Carden in the same page, you should make sketches of other poses of Jude and then give Carden his own page in the same positioning and stuff.
Bro, you want me to replicate this?
Not in the same pose. He can have his same pose.
No, I mean for her.
I'm sure, bro. It'll look good, and you're talented and capable.
Uh-huh. I mean, I guess I could. All the colors I used. We'll see. We'll see. I tackled a lot. Oh my god. Harvestella, by the way.
Yeah.
Ranking up, dude.
Is the world ending
I
again?
I joked on the title about it being Nier Automata-esque.
Yeah.
It wasn't a joke by the end of it,
There's robots with feelings?
bro. Like, actually, it's insane.
Make sure to tag me when you're at the ending, because I feel like it's gonna be crazy as fuck.
Will do. I'll give you a recap on what's happened so far, too. Okay, guys. We're ending now. Good night, and thanks for keeping me company on this trek.
Bruh, stop it.
What?
Oh, sorry. I thought you were talking shit about your own art again.
No, this
Oh,
trek
that-
isn't. It was really difficult to get here.
Oh, okay. Also, I assume no movie?
It's a bit too late, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna tell Sal.
I thought Selen went to bed.
They've been up for movie. They've probably been up playing Persona.
Yeah. How long is Wait, how long is Angus? Because I want to eat. Be nice having a... Oh, okay, it's 2 hours. Never mind.
Yeah, that
Tomorrow.
That
We'll
might
do
be
it tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
All right.
Yeah.
Good night, guys.
Good night.